That was bad. It's always bad when I play in front of you. I don't know why. It's Hi friends. How are you? How's things? How's life? I hope all is well. Happy Black Friday, if that's a thing to you. I brought this out because Black Friday. There's a guy that I watch on YouTube named Dan Hawkins. Dan Hawkins has a site. I think it's called Online Based Lessons or Online Based Courses or something like that. I'll link it in the description if you're interested in learning bass. Dan's a very good instructor. He does a whole lot of free lessons on YouTube, and he has courses. And lately I saw some emails about he did a blues course, and I was going to buy the blues course if it went on sale, and it did. And I was like, oh, I'll check out his blues course. For he put it on Black Friday. It's like on sale for like a month or something like that. Which, by the way, Black Friday started like last week, and it's going until the end of December. Is there even a Black Friday anymore? Is it even a thing? I went to my Walmart and there was like nothing in the aisles. Like usually there's weeks before, there's all this stock that's wrapped up in the aisles that says, not for sale until Black Friday. And anyway, the point is, I was going to go buy this course, and then I realized I had bought one of Dan's courses last year, and his Motown and R&B course. I bought it during Black Friday last year, and so I was like, oh, I'll just start that course over. And that's what this is. This is one of his like Root 5 Flat 7 courses, like things, and I don't remember what rhythm he taught, but that's just what I'm playing right now because it's what I came up with when I turned the camera on. So I just wanted to call it out. Like Dan is a really good, he's a good instructor. I'm not gonna say he's a good instructor in that he teaches theory lightly. He has a very light touch. He's usually pattern based, and that's good for me. And the only problem that I have is he'll often be like, "We're gonna play this line," and he'll start playing the line, whatever he wrote. I don't know what he wrote. I don't remember the rhythm that he wrote. But anyway, he'll start playing, and then he'll embellish, and he'll be like, "You'll learn to do that later." And then it always strikes me as weird when a teacher is like, "We're gonna do this thing, and then I'm gonna show you what I can do, and you'll figure that out some other day." In the middle of a lesson, I don't think that's the right thing to do. But whatever. Other than that, definitely check him out if you're interested in learning bass lessons, learning different styles, whatever. But the point here is that I bought this course a year ago, and I believe I started this course a year ago. I didn't finish it, obviously. I made it, well, maybe that wasn't obvious to you. I didn't finish it. I made it to like lesson 8 or 9 or something like that. But I remember at that time, so this is last November, I'd started playing bass last June. I did the Beginner to Badass course from June into September, and then I didn't have any official like courses or anything until I bought this course and started it. And I can remember last year these lines that we worked on in this course were pretty challenging, and these were challenging lines that I struggled with for quite a while. I mean, I still struggle with everything that I play because I'm not good yet. But this year, a calendar year later, I pick it up, and the first lesson comes up, and I don't even remember what the first lesson was. It was just something. Something like that, And it was just so. I was just blowing through these lessons because they're like, okay, I get it. But, and so that was exciting. It was exciting to go, oh yeah, I I can just play these now. I can almost sight read them. Maybe not the standard notation, but I can definitely sight read the tab pretty quickly. Just look at the rhythm, get an idea what it's going to sound like, listen to Dan play it, and I can just play it. And that felt good. It felt good to see that progression over 1 year, that it was like, oh, these lines aren't challenging at all. They were very challenging last year. Now they're just kind of like, okay. But the more important part is I had forgotten all of this stuff because I didn't have any context. So, for instance, the thing that I just played is not really Motown-y. I think you've probably heard that sound, that Root 5 flat 7 is like the what were they called? The Beach Boys or something? Like, it sounds like surf music to me, like surf rock. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's what it sounds like to me. And I had forgotten from this last year, like, I didn't have context for that. I didn't have, well, what would this pattern work in? Like, where would I put that? It also can be bluesy. That's a bluesy, that flat 7 is, and that's also like a standard jazz thing, like a dominant 7, flat 7. Looking at it now through the lens of, I've played jazz for 6 months, now I'm learning all this country western, CCR, classic rock type stuff. All of these little lessons, these little licks are basically like, Dan doesn't teach you songs per se in this course. He's teaching you lines in the style of. So it's like, this is in the style of this bass player, and here's an 8-bar phrase or whatever, and learn that. And the goal is that you learn that these patterns are the building blocks of all music. And now that I have the experience under my fingers and in my head about playing different styles of music, I can now see, oh, I could plug this in here. I could plug this in here, which is something that I've been struggling with. You know, learning this, learning the classic, like, country, western, bluesy. Just like the classic Root 5 stuff. I've actually been struggling trying to figure out, like, how do I change from this 1 to this 5? Like, where is the walk there? Where do I go? Do I do that? Do I go? Do I come up from it? There's got to be a motion to get between chords, and I didn't have that before. Because I didn't have musical context for any of it. But that's what Dan's teaching in this course, is this musical context for how to apply these patterns to other types of music, how to use these phrases elsewhere. And I think that looking at it now, a year later, through a lens of, oh, I can use these pieces. I know where to put this now. That's exciting. I think that means there's real growth happening for me on this instrument. It might not sound like it, because when I turn the camera on, for whatever reason, I can't play to save my soul, which my instructor knows very well. He watches me fumble every week, and he says, it gets easier, just keep doing it. You know, it's something about putting it on display makes it difficult. But, yeah. Anyway, that's my weird Black Friday story that doesn't make any sense to anybody, and you probably shouldn't have watched all of this. Thank you for sticking around anyway. Are you picking anything up on Black Friday? Did you? I mean, I guess since it's been going since last week, did you buy anything on Black Friday special? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Please like, subscribe. Please have a good weekend. Enjoy your time off, and I'll see you again on Monday. Today's 1,000 plus little things happy, successful people do differently. We are learning 10 truths that will change the way you see yourself today. Number 8, it's okay to not feel okay sometimes. Sometimes not being okay is all we can register inside our weary minds and aching hearts. This feeling is human, and accepting it can feel like a small weight lifted. Truth be told, it's not okay when someone you care about is no longer breathing and giving their amazing gifts to the world. It's not okay when someone you trusted betrays you and breaks your heart. It's not okay when you're emotionally drained. It's not okay when you're engulfed in grief like you've never known before. Whatever the latest painful season of life consists of, sometimes it's just not okay right now. And that realization is more than okay. Yeah, it's okay to be not okay. But if it becomes debilitatingly persistent, I would very much encourage you to seek help. I've had to, and I shouldn't say had to. I've had the privilege to seek help in those situations, and I'm very thankful that I did.